डियर स्टूडेंट्स, कैसे हैं मेरे प्यारे बच्चों? क्या आप मेरे एपिसोड्स डेली देख रहे हो, समझ रहे हो? ओके, आज मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है। क्या आप अपनी प्रेजेंट स्टेट में हैप्पी हो, सक्सेसफुल हो, आपको जो चाहिए वो सब मिल गया? अगर नहीं तो ये एपिसोड आप लास्ट तक देखें। Welcome to Better Mind for Better Life. I am Prabha here. This episode is about getting to your desired state. It is about how to get what you desire and what you deserve. आप जरूर कुछ सीखो। ओके? हमारी जिंदगी में 5 या 6 स्टेट होते हैं जिसमें हमारी करंट स्टेट से एक डिजायर्ड स्टेट को जाने की कोशिश करते हैं, और वो है, as discussed in my very first episode, NLP is a bridge from the current state to the desired state in especially these 5 areas: financial, health, relationship, business and career, and inner life or inner peace. अभी जो आप हो ये सब चीजों में, क्या आप खुश हो? कि आपको जितने फाइनेंसेस चाहिए, जितने पैसे चाहिए वो मिल रहे हैं? क्या आपका रिलेशनशिप सक्सेसफुल है? क्या आप हर चीज में सक्सेस रहते हो? क्या आपको अंदर से हैप्पीनेस और शांति मिल रही है? ये चीजों से हमारे प्रेजेंट स्टेट में से जो है वो उससे बदल के हमें डिजायर्ड स्टेट जाना पड़ेगा। यूजुअली हम सोचते हैं कि मेरे पास ये चीज है, अब मैं ये करूंगा तो ये बनूंगा। आई हैव दिस, सो इफ आई डू दिस आई विल बिकम दिस। A common example for my student is, okay, I have money, so I will go for a training and then I'll get the job I want. That is a wrong. आपको क्या सोचना पड़ेगा? I have qualities for the job. मैं वो जॉब का लायक हूँ या मैं उस जॉब के लिए ही बना हूँ। So I will do this. मैं ये करूँगा और मैं वो पाऊँगा। Okay? Like, I am made to be an engineer. I am an engineer. So I need is just a degree, and then I will get the job what I want. Okay? ऐसा नहीं होता कि मेरा I have money, so I will study engineering and then I'll get an engineering job. That is a wrong statement. The thing is, I am an engineer. I have my engineering brain. So I will study to get a certificate and then I'll be into the job I want. Okay? So this is actually the line of thought. Now let me see. We have to go from the current state to the desired state. Okay? But actually, even this is imaginary. The real thing is, I want to change my current self to my ideal self. According to Carl Jung, the famous psychologist, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you really are, your actual self or your ideal self. The qualities that you have in you are your actual wealth. The real you is the actual wealth. It is with those qualities you can pursue and you can get to your desire. Now, how do you know what your ideal self is? The self which you are really living now is not your real self. आप देखिए, your personality or your self keeps changing according to the relationships, according to the situation, according to your feelings, thoughts and emotions. But your ideal self is completely different from your real self that you are in. Or in other words, the current state that you are in. So now, how to find out your real self? Take a pen and paper and then you start writing what you really are now. What is your current state of mind? Okay? What things you are doing now that you like, or what things that you are doing under pressure or that you don't like. So you write them all. And then you start writing what you really want in your life, what are your qualities, what are your real feelings inside, what really makes you happy, what really brings peace of mind in you. So writing that and introspecting yourself will give you the clear picture of your ideal self or your desired self. Now, what is a current self? Current self is your current person with the thoughts which are going on now and the feelings which you are having now. If you are happy with that, then you are blessed. But if you are not happy, this is not your current self. The fact is, the current self is not really you. It is created by the perception of your near and dear ones, of the people you know, by the beliefs that are imposed in you by others, by your parents, or the current self is created by the influence of the other people, the people whom you love, or the people whom you follow, or the people whom you are supposed to follow. So, when it is not really you, there are times when you are not happy with what you are. The good part is you can change that. Now, if you take any decision with your current self, which is actually created by the perception of others, by implemented beliefs of others, or if it is influenced by others, these are the things that you have. So if you say, I have this, I'll do this, and then I will be this, you may be wrong. An example is, if people say you're handsome, you can become a hero. So you get influenced by that and you have a wish to become a hero. So you say that I have the beauty, so I will act in movies and I will become a hero. It may not be true. It may not happen. Or you may lose interest in being hero somewhere in between. So if you have something like a wish and you try to pursue it, it may go wrong. So this is a wrong statement. I have this, I'll do this, and I will be this. So what would be the correct statement? The real statement would be, I am this, I'll do this, and I will have this. So to say I am this, you should know what your ideal self is, what your qualities are, what your value system is, what your beliefs are. So based on that, you should pursue to the desire you want. Actually, you should desire something which matches your I am, which matches your ideal self. You have made this self based on the opinions and thoughts of other people. You want to become an engineer because your parents said that engineering is good for you and you'll get a good job. And now you are an engineer not happy with the job, right? So, from your current self to your ideal self, the self where you are happy and where you are at peace, the distance between this is called the success identity gap. The current state that you are in can be called as the current self, and the desired state you want to be in is your ideal self or your desired self. The distance between these two, the time that it would take, is the success identity gap according to me. If your current self is very close to your ideal self or desired self, so the success identity gap will be short. But you're living a different life and a different self, and you have to change a lot of things to become your ideal self or the desired self. The success identity gap will be long. Now, how to cover this success identity gap to change from your current self to your ideal self where you will be happy and you will fulfill whatever you have in your mind. So for this, there is particular route, the particular points to check. Okay, 6 points. There are 6 points to check. The first one is power. So of these parameters, the first one is power or energy. The energy that you have to change. This energy is not only the physical energy, like the energy that is in your body physically. There is also something called biochemical energy, which comes from the feel-good hormones, okay, like dopamine, all that kind of hormones. And then there is something called psychological energy. The psychological energy is your motivation power. The power that you motivate yourself to work, to feel the success, and then activate your feel-good hormones. The third energy is the spiritual energy. Spiritual energy would come to you when you would know the purpose of your life, and it is also called the cosmic energy. This cosmic energy, as I told in my previous episodes, will make things happen because it will only answer to what you want. If you want something, it is ready to give. You can actually see and feel the cosmic energy only when you're happy to do the things, when you feel very happy and blissful. Do you have the power to change from your current self to the ideal self, the self where you will be happy always? Now, this power is not only, this power is not only physical power. This power is your emotional power, your thought power, your feelings. Okay? After the power, the second one is clarity. Are you clear about your ideal self, what you want to be? What state of mind you will be happy? What state of emotions will make you happy? What position will make you happy? Are you clear? Clarity of the purpose is the foundation of all the success. If you're clear about what you are and what you deserve and what you want, you'll surely be successful. So to have a clarity, you should again take a piece of paper and write in it what you really are, what are your qualities, what you like the most, what do you want to pursue with sincerity, what you like to do and never give up until you achieve it. Okay, So, what values are important to you? What is your belief system? What are your skills? What skills did you acquire? What do you really feel is good in you, and what do you really feel is bad in you? You should also be clear on how do you spend your day. Be very honest to yourself when you write this in a paper. You don't have to show the paper to others. Okay, so how do you start your day? When you wake up, how much time you have to spend in your day? How much time do you sleep? Each and everything. What is your desire? How will you reach the desire? Did you do anything till now to reach the desire? How far are you from the desire, and how at what time you can reach to what you want to? You write everything about you in a paper, about you and your desired state, to have a clear picture. Most of the time we do a job we are not happy about. We want to do something because we are something else, right? So you should have the clarity in your mind on what your ideal self is. The ideal self is what your real feelings match with, what your real happiness matches with, what your real goals match with. Fine? You should have that clarity. The third one is focus. Are you focused about your clarity? The focus is not only thinking about what you want to be always. You should focus all your energies to that clarity, to your ideal self. Focus and aim are important for each and every game and sports. Focus or aim is important to get to your desired state or desired self. Without focus, it would be just like trying and trying but not succeeding. You should focus all your work to match your ideal self. You should focus all your feelings to match your ideal self. Means you should be focused on your ideal self always. In every work you can see, okay, my ideal self will come through this work. In every work you have to see that, and that will make you focused. So now, how can you focus? You can focus on that when you have the drive to achieve it. So how will you create the drive to achieve it? The desire to win, the strong urge to succeed and reach your full potential are the keys that will create the drive in you to reach your personal excellence and to the desired state or to your ideal self. This drive is catalyzed by momentum. People with momentum can get a lots of things done. Momentum can be easy to lose and you may slow down without your knowledge. But it is impossible to fake momentum. You should have the real drive for the momentum and the real momentum to keep your drive on to reach your ideal self. To create the drive, you should have the momentum. Now, what is momentum? Momentum is a daily action. This momentum are the daily actions that will remind you of your ideal self and that will take you closer to your ideal self. So that is the momentum. Now, how will you create the momentum? You can create the momentum when you have a purpose. Your purpose will come from the statement why you are here in this position and what is the real purpose of your life. What is the purpose that makes you happy and want to live every day? So you should put the purpose at the core of your every strategy, and that's how you become successful to get your desired state or get success in any business.
The ideal self, why do you want to be that? There should be a purpose on why do you want to be that ideal self. Remind yourself of that purpose daily. Okay. Last but not the least, to fulfill the purpose and fill the gap from your current self to your ideal self, the success identity gap, you should have a very, very strong willpower.
It is like एक बार मैं सोच लेता हूँ तो मैं खुद की नहीं सुनता. All the purpose, the drive, the momentum may sometimes weaken. You may stray away from your target. You may get tempted to go in a different direction. But it is your strong willpower that will keep you targeted to your ideal self or towards your goal or towards your desired state. The power of your will decides your success rate. So this willpower is created by vision. The vision creates faith and the faith creates willpower. The strong will to win, the desire to succeed, and the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that unlock the door to your ideal self, to your professional excellence, and to your desired state.
Come what may, I will be what I want to be. Each and every work I do, I will focus on what I want. So, with this, if you follow these 6 steps, you will surely be successful and be what you want to. With some more interesting facts, I'll be back in my next episode. Your favorite, Prabha. Till then, love you.
Just like a seed that sacrifices itself to become a plant and then a tree, the tree bears flowers and fruits that sacrifice themselves to become seeds and grow somewhere else. The leaf sacrifices itself to become a manure. The same way, you need to know what you want and sacrifice yourself for your own better self. Sacrifice your current self for your ideal self. Always keep trying and never give up. I know you will succeed. God bless you.